What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy headquarters, and America's team? It's your guy G, the number one Cowboy fan. Having to come at you live, direct, and correct with some Mo news. That's right, I said Mo news, MO news that you can use. And here we are on Monday night, mic'd up. Give it up, yeah, man. Whoo! Listen here, y'all know. I'm telling you, know what? I'm just full of fire right now because guess what? I done came up with a recipe. I done came up with the ingredients, a move that could change the game for the Cowboys. That's what I said. That's what I'm finna share with you tonight. And I'm not gonna hold you on here long. Now, I done came on here once in the past. I done came and gave you three running backs that we should be looking at that could complement Dak Prescott in the backfield. Then I came back and backdoored you with three receivers that could come complement CeeDee Lamb. And now I got something to share with you. Now I know a lot of you guys are coming over from TikTok because I told you I was going to share something with you, but I couldn't share it with you on TikTok. But I'm going to share it with you here. So we're gonna get right on into this, and let's see what we got. So with that being said, before I get started, I gotta get all my stuff going on here. Big shout out to all the subscribers and all those that follow this channel. Again, we are doing things behind the scenes. We're making some changes. We got some things on the horizon that's coming up. And when I say we're talking barbershop talk, we're gonna give you some straight barbershop talk, probably from a barbershop itself. I ain't playing with y'all. I got some things in the making, so listen. And guess what? We're working on some new apparels. I missed that button. I missed that button. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Anyway, so check it out. So again, thank y'all, man. Like I say, it's all season. A lot of stuff is not going on. So this is where I clean house, get rid of old stuff, and try to bring in some new stuff, things like that. So we're gonna see if we can come up with some new things. And I don't know if y'all seen the new logo. I got it on TikTok. Check it out. Something different. There's a reason behind that, but we'll share that with you a little later. You know how it is. We can't, infringement and all that stuff. So a lot of my apparels and stuff that I got online and things like that, they've been high demand, but at the same time, things I got to do. Anyway, that's another story. But anyway, let's get on into this, man. And I know all you guys done heard, and what's going on, the latest with Deebo Samuels. Yeah, Deebo Samuels. We all know about, the Washington Commanders has went and picked up Deebo Samuel here recently. And basically, I'm not surprised. Dan Quinn is going to do whatever he has to do to win. And with the salary cap room that they have, they made moves. Now, my problem with this is they got Deebo Samuel. Man, my voice. They got Deebo Samuel, excuse me. They got Deebo Samuel for a 5th round draft pick. Yeah. While our owners was out there on the yacht fishing or whatever the hell they was doing, Dan Quinn over there making moves. Now, we just saw what the Eagles just did. We saw the Eagles just win the Super Bowl. And I'm going to tell you something, mad respect to Jalen Hurts, man. The more I watch Jalen Hurts and knowing that Philadelphia is a big-time rival for us. But, I had the opportunity, now that he done won a Super Bowl and just had the opportunity to listen to this brother talk and watch how he moves and the things he's been doing. Say, man, much respect to this dude, man. I got to give it to, and I'm not getting soft on my Cowboys, but man, the dude is a good dude, man, and things he's been doing, things he is doing, man, and how he held down the team and things like that, man. That little old, what was the little connection between his receiver and himself after the Super Bowl, man, and how they, came together and, the gratitude they had for one another. So and the little comments that they had for each other was just great. But so yeah, we just saw what the Eagles did. Now we seeing what Washington. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys this: how many of y'all ever played ping pong? You know, ping pong, ping, ping. You got two opponents, and those opponents are trying to beat each other. Depends on who can get the ball over the net and make the other man miss. That's a score for the man that served the ball. Same thing. Listen, like something like volleyball, but it's just a miniature type. You're using pedals, things like that. You know what the deal is. So you're going back and forth, and you trying to beat your opponent. You come down with a spike, and he hit you back with the spike, and you hit and everything else. Well, I kind of look at this situation that we're in right now like ping pong. You have Washington Commanders on one side holding a paddle, and you have the Philadelphia Eagles on the other side with a paddle, and they're hitting the ball back and forth, and they're playing real hard because they're making moves. And, Washington come with this move, and then Eagles come back with that move, and they're going back and forth, and it's just going, and you watching, and what's going on? The competition between Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. But guess what, y'all? Guess who's the net? What? Guess who is the net in the ping pong game? That's right. It's your Dallas Cowboys. Your Dallas Cowboys is the net between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. These two teams are making moves. Oh, they hitting that ball over that net and they hitting it back. And here we are as the Cowboys. That's what we're doing. Kind of looking back and forth. We're the net that divides the two that absolutely does nothing. Okay? That's where we are. So yeah, that's where we are. And again, like I continue to tell you all the time, as long as you have two businessmen making coaching decisions, we'll never win. How in the hell do we sit there and allow Debo Samuels just to get out and go? Now I understand that he plays slot, but the guy is a veteran, man, and we just overlooked this guy and just look totally the opposite direction, and which is cool, which is not cool, but it's cool. It's nothing we can do about it. It's where we are. But I say that to say this: because of what Washington is doing, and because of what Philadelphia is doing, there might be something that we can do that could change the game for the Dallas Cowboys. Now I'm finna share this with you. Again, I done gave you these three running backs. Then I come back and give you these three receivers, and guess what? You heard it first right here on the Cowboy Huddle podcast that told you about Savion Williams coming out of TCU. Why everybody else talking about Savion Williams? I mean, we only 6,000 strong, y'all. And we got some of these content creators, we got some of these mainstream. Got way more than what we doing. But guess what? They listening. They listening. Now I'm finna give you some more inside scoop. What's going to help change the game for the Cowboys? Now, we know we got the 12th pick. And we don't know what that's going to look like. And I told you how I feel. We need to go after skilled players, and I'm sticking to that. We need to go after skilled players, and that's where we need to be. Damn it, that's just where I'm thinking. I'm tired of the interior guys and the offensive linemen. Stop. We're going to have to really be really, really successful with this draft this year. We got to be successful with this draft because we have no money. We're not going to do anything free agency, so we're going to have to depend heavily on the draft. So now this is what I'm going to share with you. And some of y'all are not going to like it. I don't care if you don't like it. Again, this is my opinion as we sit here and talk barbershop talk. Now, you have your opinion. I have my opinion. So I'm going to stress my opinion to you. Now, some of you might agree with it, and that's fine. But don't mean you have to unsubscribe and go to another channel. It's just barbershop talk. But if you do, if it bothers you that much, great. Now, I say that to say this. To be honest with you guys, Dak has said that he should be ready by the first game. He should be ready. And Brian Schottenheimer said that he's coming up with a scheme that Dak is going to like. Now, wait a minute. How many schemes are we going to have to use for this man in order for him to like to be successful? How many schemes are we going to have to recreate so that he can say, "Hey, I like this offense"? Something is going to have to work, and we need it sooner than later. But to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. This is just me, man, and this is a something that I think that the route that we need to go. And let me go ahead and get off into this. Personally, I don't know if Dak will make the entire season. Listen, guys, I understand. And if he does, personally, I think Dak is going to be limited. He's going to be very, very limited. That's why I gave you the receivers that I talked about. That's why I gave you the 3 running backs that I talked about in order to keep him in position to be successful. But this move right here could probably change the game for the Cowboys. And you probably saying, "Well, what is that move?" Now, I'm not saying that we have to get this position in the first round, which I know we won't. But damn it, we might need to get it in the second round. And let me go ahead and share that with you, man. And I'm going to tell you what we need to do. And I'm just from my experience and from what I have observed from the past few seasons and what our expectation should be this year, I just don't know, man. I'm a little leery about Dak. So how do you fix the situation with Dak with a security blanket? You go and draft a quarterback. I'm just saying we have no quarterback. Cooper Rush is not coming back. Trey Lance is gone. The way Jerry Jones did both of them, they ain't even thinking about the Cowboys. Now, just hear me out. We need a backup plan. We can't go get a veteran. I don't think we can afford a veteran. And if we do go get a veteran, y'all know what kind of veteran we always go and get. We go get a backup to the backup to the backup because the starter was a backup. Y'all think I'm bashing Dak? I'm not bashing Dak. I'm just saying, man, it's just this is a precautionary move. But again, why not? Why not just draft you a quarterback? Now, if you go get the running back in the first round, Genty, that's great. But then you come with that back door with a backup quarterback just for security measures. Just in case. Don't go and get another 4th and 5th and 6th round quarterback to where their IQ is not where they because I'm gonna tell you, there's a plethora of quarterbacks in there that we can get in the second round that basically could be a first round draft pick. But the picks are so deep this year. And we know we're not going to get Shador. We know we're not going to get Cam. But there are a few that I'm hoping that will be available come that time. So this first person I want to share with you, that's right. His name is Jackson Dart. Now I know what you're saying. You're probably saying, "Hell, he won't be there." I mean, he won't be there by the time we get a quarterback. Maybe by the time we need to play, he won't be there, and maybe he won't be there. But the thing about this guy here is it's a possibility. I'm reaching high. I'm reaching high and high as I can just to keep him on the radar if he does fall in the second round. Because we know, like I said, Shadur Sanders and Cam Ward, they're gonna be first two. But what other team out there need a quarterback in the first round? I don't know. We have to see. I mean, will the Giants go get a quarterback? Well, if they do, they're gonna probably get Cam Ward or Shadur or somewhere. But Again, Jackson Dart is probably one that might not, but he's high on my list as a quarterback. But again, what I'm saying now, listen to me, guys and ladies. I'm only saying this for security measures. We have no backup quarterback. And I'm only saying this as if Dak is not able to go. Again, his injury to tear your hamstring from the bone, that is something not to play with. Okay. So again, I'm not wishing this on Dak, but if this so happened to be the case, we need this security blanket. Now, let me just share a little information. Well, let me tell you about what I saw through his highlights, and I've been doing some highlights and research on these quarterbacks. Like everybody that I share with you, I do my research. So the two things that really stood out to me about Jackson Dart is his deep ball is fire. This guy has a deep ball. I mean, it's like effortless. But not only that, with Jackson Dart, he has great accuracy. His accuracy is very, very good. He puts the ball in a proper place where only his receiver can get the ball. And again, with those deep balls are like on point. But also, what I saw, as far as my own evaluation, is his in the pocket presence. He's very comfortable in the pocket. His awareness is like right on target. I mean, he's aware of his surroundings and things like that. But this is just my observation with Jackson Dart. But I'm gonna go into what NFL Draft Buzz had to say about him a little bit. Um, so let's look at his scouting report. And this is brought to us by NFL Draft Buzz. So says strengths are displays exceptional touch and timing on intermediate routes, consistently putting the ball in perfect spots for receivers to maximize yards after catch. Did I just not say that? Give it up. I'm comparing my research to theirs, so I haven't even read none of this stuff. I'm just pulling them up and seeing what their strengths are. Says natural athlete who brings good speed to design runs and scramble situation, forcing defense to account for his legs on every snap. Demonstrate advanced understanding of leverage in RPO concept, consistently making the right reads and delivering with accuracy. Come on, man. Listen, I ain't gonna tell you what I heard. I'm gonna tell you what I know. And this is lining up exactly what I was talking about. But again, this is coming from G, the number one Cowboy fan in Hampton. I wasn't sworn into this. I was born into this. You hear me? But anyway, this is what they're saying. Well, I'm gonna give you one more. Thrives in up-tempo situation, processing defensive looks quickly and delivering decisive throws in rhythm. Man, give it up for Jackson Dart. Now, I say this because if you bring in a player like this right behind Dak, that gives us hope. That gives us hope in the future. If Dak can get us there, great. But after his time is up, we got this kid right here waiting to pick up the pieces. You feel me? And just so happen, and God forbid that it happened, but if that goes down, we don't need a fifth round, sixth round, seventh round quarterback or some free agent that's 36 years old and expecting him to take us to the Super Bowl. No, guys, again, we're at that point. We need to draft high at the skill position. Okay. So yeah, this is our guy, man. This right here, this is Jackson Dart. I'm gonna put his link down here in the comments after this video. But I want you guys to see. And again, um, I don't know if he will be available. If we in the second round, it's probably more likely that he won't be, but it's okay. But again, it's okay to wish and hope he fall into us in the second round. If the case, we might get him. I doubt it. We won't give him the first round. It's not don't make sense to give him the first round because you get your first round player, you expect him to contribute right then, and we don't want him. They're not going to allow Dak and said, I mean, Dak and Jackson to compete like that. So, with this next individual that I have, man, I want to share this with you, man. This is another kid, man. I am excited about. Now, he is not ranked really, really high on this NFL draft buzz. This kid here, this is Seth Hennigan. Give it up for Seth Hennigan. Hennigan is out of Kentucky. Okay. Oh man, this if you've never seen this guy play, let me see. And I know he's not ranked high. And I know this is University of Kentucky, but and I look at all these other players that they have ahead of him, man. And I'm looking, matter of fact, let me pull up something. And I could be wrong, but it's just what where is it at? Oh, boop, 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 boop. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me get back to this. So I'm looking at, the NFL draft buzz and seeing what they have. And see, I'm looking at uh Cal McCord. I pulled him up. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon. Pulled him up. 5'11, a little short dude. Pulled up Tyler Show from the Cardinals. But and then I looked at Donovan Smith from the University of Houston. But to me, and I know if you I look at the strength of the schedules. I really do. And that's my problem that I have with Genty. He's from Boise State, and basically the only Power 5 school that they played was Oregon. I mean, just my opinion. Now, I said that I would go get Junkins. I would rather go get Junkins or Henderson or Omarion Hampton from North Carolina, but this is who y'all want, that's fine. But I'm all about the strength of schedule, and I'm looking at, Curtis Rourke from University of Indiana, then like I say, Tyler Show. All these guys are ranked higher than Seth Hennigan. But when I watch Seth Hennigan and I look at his highlight, oh my gosh, y'all just I'm gonna put the link down there. But here's some of the things that I have on Seth, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read some of his what NFL Draft Buzz has on. So basically, what I saw with Seth Hennigan, his composure in the pocket, okay? But not only his composure, but his accuracy. This guy drops the ball in the breadbasket. You hear me? I mean, on the deep wrap, it's over the top and it drops in the basket. I also said has a very quick release. He can work at both shotgun and under center. See, we got to look at all this stuff. It's not just about his name, and I'm looking at all these ratings that they got above him. Like, okay, man, but I guess. But me personally, I'm looking at the strength schedule. But let me move on. Again, like I said, the another other thing that I said about him is the arch on the ball and how he puts it in the basket. I mean, this guy just puts it in the basket. So here he is, man. They got him ranked down here, 26, which that's cool. But here he is, and I'm talking really highly on him because I really like this kid. It shows that he's 6'3", 215 pounds. He's ranked 18th, average position ranked 18th, uh, overall rank 305.4. Let's get into some of some of his strength, what they're talking about Seth Hennigan. I didn't want to bring up the video because my it just doesn't work right for me. So I'll put the links and you can pull them up. You can watch the video yourself. So let's go to some of these scatter reports in his strengths. So he said processes full field reads with calm demeanor in the wait a minute. I'm just reading what they put. Did I just not? Come on, man. I just said that. Processes full field reads with calm demeanor in the pocket, showing plus mental processing. Demonstrate a compact whip like. Man, I have not read this stuff. Dallas, hire me as a scout. Bring me as your scout. I'm going to give you the players that nobody else is looking at. I'm going to reach down in the toy box and get that favorite toy that the kids like playing with. That's down at the bottom of the toy box. So it says demonstrate a compact whip-like release with the reality to alter arm angles under duress. Y'all think I'm kidding. Y'all need to watch this kid. Listen to this one. Displays natural touch and arc control, especially on seam routes and sideline throws. Generate adequate RPMs on throws over the middle, threading passes in tight windows. This guy puts the ball in the window. You hear me? Navigates the pocket with subtle movement, maintaining a strong base against edge pressure. Man, give it up, man. Give it up for Seth Hennigan. Y'all think I'm bull corning. I ain't bull corning. I'm just trying to tell you what I know and not what I heard. I'm just saying. These are what the research I've did, and this is what NFL Draft Buzz is saying. But hey, before we get started, before we go any further, I got to do this real quick. So you guys hold tight just for a minute. I got to do this channel identification. So this one is going to be a different type of, but it's more for people that's watching audio. So let's do this real quick.
Hello, Cowboys Nation, Cowboys headquarters, and America's team. If you're looking for news you can use, you have come to the right place. The Cowboys Huddle podcast, a podcast where you can hear straight barbershop talk of different opinions about our Dallas Cowboys, a platform to voice your opinions and engage with the host G, the #1 Cowboys fan, Hampton. So join us on Monday Night Mic'd Up, What's Up Wednesday, and Saturday Sit Down Straight Barbershop Talk.
That's actually for those that may be listening to this video or this broadcast by audio. So I know I always put up a visual of our channel identification with the words, and there's no audio behind it. So that's for you guys that may be rolling and listening to what we're doing. But anyway, so with that being said, I got to go to this next individual, man. And this guy here, this guy here is fire, man. I'm telling you, I'm this kid here is fire. And when I say he's fired, that's exactly what he is. Let me pull him up real quick. Let's get it to him. This, my people, this is Brady Cook from Missouri. Give it up. Brady Cook. Now, he also was at the combine as well. But let me tell you a little bit about Brady Cook. You know who he reminds me of? Josh Allen. I kid you not. This kid here is tough. He is really tough. Now, this is what I got about him before we get into the draft buzz. Okay, so I said Josh Allen type features, quick feet, definitely athletic. Guy can run the ball. He runs the ball hell of a good. I mean, damn sure runs the ball damn good. He is the guy that throws the ball to Luther Burton the third. And I also said, whoever his offensive coordinator is, man, we need to bring him over to Dallas. I kid you not. This offensive coordinator from Missouri, I mean, this guy got these boys playing some football. But let's get into what they have to say about Brady Cook. Now, Brady Cook is another one, man. He let me see. He's not listed as far as these other guys, but let me see if I can pull it up. Where you go? Let me see if I can pull him up. Oh shoot. But man, this guy here is electrifying. This guy here he is definitely electrifying. Let me see, where does it go to? Come on, quarterbacks. Okay, there we go. So let me see. What do they have? They have him listed. Look, he's way down here. This is ridiculous. I guess he's on the second page. Let me see here. Oh man, hold on, y'all. Let me get the quarterbacks. But anyway, but yeah, this guy here, I like he is electrifying. This kid here, basically, he's a human highlight. Let me see. They have him on, I guess, the second page. Let's see here. Y'all hold tight with me real quick. There he is. So Brady Cook, 214 pounds, stands at 6'2". He's ranked 19th. Let's get into some of his strengths, and we're gonna keep it moving. But so the scouting reports from the NFL Draft Buzz, some of his strengths are boast elite. I'm just saying what they saying. Now, I just tell you what I thought about this guy, but here it is. This is what the NFL Draft Buzz is saying. Boast elite wheels for a quarterback. Clocking a blazing 4.6 in the 40, putting him in the 88th percentile at his position. Shows good touch on his dimes, especially in short games, consistently hitting receivers in stride for yak opportunities, possesses above average escapability, demonstrating the ability to extend plays and pick up chunk yardage on design. Who does that sounds like? Josh Allen. Jim demonstrates sound mechanics when throwing in rhythm, utilizing proper weight transfer and shoulder alignment. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. But again, this is what this is all about. So we had these three guys here. We got these three guys that I just told you about. This is what can change the game for the Dallas Cowboys. Go and get a quarterback. Go and get you a quarterback in the second round. I don't know what you're going to do in the first round. If you're going to get a receiver or you're going to get a running back. But then you're going to come back and you're going to backdoor that with a quarterback in the second round. Because either one of these quarterbacks here is really ranked a lot higher than they should outside of Jackson Dart. If we can get Jackson Dart, would be a beautiful thing. But this Brady Cook, that's going to make the brand. That's going to build the brand back out. I promise you. That is what's going to build the brand back up if they get this quarterback, Brady Cooks. But again, I'm gonna put these links down here in the links down in the comments for you. Check it out for yourself. But anyway, guys, I just had to get over here and share that with you about these three quarterbacks that we could bring in to change the game for the Cowboys. Because again, we have no quarterback. There's no quarterback. Will Greer, stop. I'm tired of all the backups to the backups. It's time to do what we need to do. Get skilled players in this organization, on this team. So we got Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. We got Seth Hennigan from University of Kentucky. And we got Brady Cook from the University of Missouri. Again, y'all heard it first here on the Cowboys Huddle podcast. Give it up. That's all I got. And you'll hear these same three names that you have heard tonight later on down the line when they start talking about these three quarterbacks that's available for the Cowboys. Okay? All right. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Make sure you share this video. And also leave your comments. Y'all tell me what you think about these quarterbacks. And if you want to get a quarterback, what quarterback would you pick? And when would you pick a quarterback? But again, guys, I'm sick and tired of getting all these skilled players late in the rounds and things like that, man. Again, we're just the net in the ping pong game between Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. We're just the net doing absolutely nothing. Just a divider between two teams. And if we don't do something here soon, or if we don't make any big splashes, guys, I'm going to tell you, this schedule that we got this season is just as tough as the one we had last season. So, Jerry, either you can barbecue and let us all enjoy, or you can mildew. How about that? All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks again, man. Again, y'all get ready. We got some things coming up in the spring, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm working on some things. So again, y'all just stay tuned, man, and continue to, like I said, I appreciate your support. And again, you don't see me on here as much as before because not much going on. I'm not going to just throw anything up here for clickbait. No, I'm going to bring you news that you can use. Okay. So again, thank y'all, man, and continue to stay tuned because we got some things coming up. Like I always say, continue to stay safe and be blessed. Deuces, I'm out.